All right, guys, welcome to the next week. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the high pull. So last week we really went into the upright row, which is more of a static movement where you're pulling those elbows up like a scarecrow, pulling up in front of your face, keeping it nice and tight to the body. Now we're gonna add a little bit more hip to it, make it a little bit more powerful. LJ's just gonna pick it on up. Good. We're gonna use one dumbbell this time. So using and simulating that same motion of the upright row, he's gonna use that hip hinge instead. So he's gonna push his butt back, power up, and really get an explosive upright row, which we call a high pull. So he's using that pop to get the dumbbell up from point A, which is his hip, to point B, which is right about near his face. Guys, make sure your head is nice and straight, stomach's really tight, everything's engaged, because you don't want to lean forward in this motion because you might lose your teeth. We don't want that to happen, all right? You don't want to lean forward on it. You don't want to look up too high. Push that butt back like LJ said before, that hip hinge, and now you're going to go right into it again. Push that butt back and hip hinge up. Guys, you're going to get 8 reps on each arm. He's gonna switch it up. Again, counterbalancing with the opposite side, pulling through, using a little bit of a pop motion with that hip, just to help him carry through the heavier weight and the heavier load. And good, nice, put it down. Remember, you're gonna get 3 sets, 8 on one arm, 8 on the other arm, take about a minute break. All right, the next movement up on the block is going to be goblet squats. We've done this in week 1, week 2, and we keep doing it over and over again. By this time, you should be able to hold up some load and some weight. So get a dumbbell or any other object that you have in your house. Again, nice and tight position, push that butt back, sit on down, nice. And stand right back up, putting the hip back in place. Good. And good. Notice the great control he still holds. He's not really blowing through it and just trying to get it over with. He's really focusing on each movement, as should you. And good, put it down. You're gonna go 12 reps, 3 sets. So hit 12, take a little bit of a break, continue for 3 more sets. All right, guys, next series of movements, almost done here. We're gonna go into the regular push-ups. Good, you can go regular, we like to go varied up. So bang out as many as you can, really get as many push-ups as you can, keeping that full control. If you're really still weak and not really be able to keep this plank position, make sure you work and progress correctly. Just don't go through the motions because we say max out. Make sure it fits to what your level's at. And good, looks like LJ's about at failure. Perfect, now he's gonna get up right away, hold that position of the 2-point row. He's gonna grab his dumbbell, he's gonna take 1 step forward, 1 step back, put a lot of his weight and pressure onto that thigh, bounce himself out, he's gonna pull that elbow up. He's gonna get 10 on each side. When he's done with 10, he's gonna switch it up. 10 on the other side. Good. Good position still, head's nice and neutral, elbow is coming up. As you see, it's popping through that plane of his back. And down, good. You can do that for 3 sets. So you got push-ups, max out. After that, dumbbell row, 10 and 10. Again, 60-second, 90-second break. Continue that for 3 sets. Challenge time. This is your last thing. It's you're really progressing throughout the week, so now it's time to take it up a level, and we're gonna go into body weight squats. Really try to get something to gauge that range of motion, because you're gonna get a lot right now. Your goal is to do 100 body weight squats. Here we do it under control. You still want to keep that control, but you want to move through it and really air them out. So LJ's really gonna go as fast as he can on his squats, pushing that butt back, standing up. As you start getting into deeper reps, your body's gonna start tightening up. You really wanna force that range of motion. If not, get something to help you gauge, whether it's like 2 pillows, a chair, or whatnot, all right? You're gonna get 100 as fast as you can. If you could time it up and log it into the book, guys.